Hi everyone, and once again welcome back to my channel. It's all about EVs. Today it's all about the Petersen Automotive Museum and the Tesla exhibit. It's so cool. I'm going to show you around this exhibit. It has the Roadster, it's got the Cybertruck, it's got the very first original Model S prototype, and it's actually also got the Semi. So stand by, let's have a look at the Petersen Automotive Museum Tesla exhibit, shall we? Oh my god, how cool is this? Art installation inside Tesla, the whole car taken apart, wheels, brakes, front motor, rear motor, battery pack. And you can see that there's not a whole lot of components that go into these cars. Very low maintenance, which is very easy to see here. Really cool piece. Here we have it, the holy grail of Teslas, if you will, the Cybertruck. And it just looks so majestic IRL. Like, I've seen so many pictures of this, videos, and it's hard to envision this on the road because it has such a distinct, different type design from any other car I've ever seen. Anywhere you look on this truck, it's going to be killer. Look at these tires, insane. Man, this is so cool. This is really the utilitarian version of what Tesla should look like. We don't know a whole lot about this truck so far, but it has a range of 500 miles and a 0 to 60 under 3 seconds. And this is a big truck. It's going to seat 6 people, is what they're saying. And there will also be a space camper mod, like for the truck bed, where you can sleep 2 people in a Murphy-style bed. That will be something I'd really look forward to getting into. And then there's the small, I mean, this is more gimmicky, but the Cyber Quad, which is just a thing that you can, I guess envision how you would use this car going on excursions, exploring, but you can also get into your ATV that's also, of course, electric. And yeah, what a concept this is. I gotta say, seeing the Cybertruck IRL, it's mind-blowing. Like, I already knew that it was gonna be a hit. Well, hit or miss, I guess it's 50-50. A lot of people hate it too. To me, it's such an iconic thing, and seeing it IRL, am I getting one myself? Nah, I don't think so. It's not really my type of vehicle. It's big, it's bulky. I'm not a truck person, but do I love it? Yes, I do. And I think that a lot of people will be getting this, especially if the price is right. They've been talking about like a single motor version of $30,000 and the high spec at 70. I think that was probably back in 2021. I think it's going to be almost a double, but either or, I think it's going to be very competitive, and it's unlike anything else on the market. So it's going to drive a lot of change too, which is always cool. So the Tesla Roadster has a top speed of 250 miles per hour and an acceleration of 1.9 seconds. And you might say, well, that's the same as the Rimac Nivera, which is also a fantastic car. But of course, this car is a lot more usable as a daily, as it has 4 seats. So it's a supercar, but also with space for carrying passengers and some luggage. Tesla Roadster will also have the PLAID tri-motor setup. It's going to have a whole lot more torque, and it's going to be a lot faster. It's also said now that since this car didn't come out as planned, it's going to be a much more improved Tesla Roadster that will hit the market, hopefully 2024 or even 2023, to be continued. I gotta say, the Tesla Roadster has been a dream car of mine for a long time, and seeing it IRL, I have to have one of these days. And if I'd have a dream setup, of course, because I think the Roadster is a little bit limited, I also carry a lot of stuff in my car, equipment-wise, and of course I also like to go exploring. So I would want a Roadster, and I would want a Rivian R1S. That would be the ideal setup. EV madness. Let me know in the comments below what you think, or what cars you would go for. So this is a clay model of the Tesla Semi. It's such a revolutionary design. And it's going to have a 300 to 500 mile on one charge type situation, with a lot of question marks to how it will perform with all that towing weight. But I think we're soon to find out. I think this is also going to be a product that will be out 2023 or latest 24 by now. Walking around this exhibit, the future just gets a whole lot more interesting. It's kind of like a lot of people say that Elon has all these promises, but if you just imagine what he has done with his company from 2012 when we got the Model S, 10 years later, there's been so many cool innovations and products, and so even if the Roadster is delayed, even if the Semi is delayed, even if the Cybertruck is delayed, yes, but they're coming. And I mean, maybe they've improved a lot from the concepts until release, so we'll just have to stay tuned to this. And I, for one, am overwhelmed and like a kid, you know. I just can't really understand what the future might hold, and that's so interesting and inspiring. So yeah, hoping you will follow me on this journey. Make sure to like and subscribe. And a quick look at the launch Model 3. I don't know why they discontinued the silver. I think the silver is probably the coolest color. Maybe it's because it's such a unicorn, you can't really get it. It was only sold in the States 2018. But I love the Model 3 in this silver. I wish I could have one of those. This thing is freaking cool as well. This is the 2009 prototype Model S Tesla. And as you can see, it's not very different from how it turned out. The front is a little different in shape. The silhouette in general is a very similar. Door handles, rear lights also. It's probably the most iconic car after the Model T Ford or maybe the VW Beetle. Up there, top 3 for sure. So here you can see the actual 2013 Tesla Model S P85, same color as the prototype, and it's very similar. I mean, there's not a whole lot of difference, and that's the cool part, I think, in general with this company, that things sort of turn out the way they plan and they don't really ever venture off the path they're going for. Right, so this is actually the first prototype Tesla. So this is what later on became the Roadster, and I think this looks really cool, yellow color as well. All right, so this is what became the now legendary Roadster. Similarities to the concept car, but also a lot better looking. This is the Nürburgring PLAID. Very exciting. This is the 2021 that they used to set the lap record time at the Nordschleife. After having done some tests in 2019, they returned with this one. The average speed was over 103 miles per hour. The time was 7:35.58, I think. It's the fastest EV lap ever, of course. It's incredibly fast, but you also have to take into consideration this is a 4-door saloon, so a lot heavier and bigger if you compare it to the track times of some Porsches and Lamborghinis. Alright everyone, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Don't forget, it means a lot to me so that I can keep on doing these vlogs. That was it from the Petersen Automotive Museum and the Tesla exhibit. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Tesla is such an interesting brand, and I'll be sure to come back to a lot of these models, of course, in future vlogs. Thank you so much. Over now.